Welcome, Aquarius, to your August 2023 monthly ethics reading with me, Daniel Natal, so you can get your Natal chart. You're going to have some themes this month regarding relationships. They're going to be in abeyance, and this is kind of going to be a holding period for you. It's not going to be a bumpy month. It's not going to be a bad month or anything like that. But you're going to have the possibility of reconciliation with some loved one that you were having a problem with. And you guys tend to be truth-based people. As you can see back there in my logo, it's an A and an E for actionable ethics, but it's also three layers, right, of a kind of pyramid. And it is not an Illuminati symbol. I keep hearing that from people. It's the Illuminati. No. But anyway, it's basically, I like it because it has the three layers that Plato talks about in the Republic. He says that a society, he makes it analogous to like a human body. And as the human body has a brain, it has a heart, and it has kind of like, genitals. He talks about that there are three different kind of groups in society that make up the body politic, right? And at the bottom are census-based people, and these are people who are, kind of driven by their appetites. They're at their worst, they could be addicted to, drugs, alcohol, sex, that kind of stuff. In the middle are honor-based people, as you know, and so honor-based people would be like cops and soldiers, politicians, people who crave honor. And at the top are truth-based people, and this is people like you guys. You're very truth-based. You guys you guys always snoop. You always want to get to the bottom of things. And this is going to be true in terms of creative projects, in terms of relationships and stuff like that for you this month. I'm going to see if you guys have any messages from the universe. Because these are the cards, my little ethics cards, and they have the greatest sayings of philosophers and ethicists and thinkers. And I will shuffle these cards, and I will see what the cards say. I will pick three at random. And the first card says, "The essence of immorality is to make an exception of myself." Jane Addams. Let me repeat that. The essence of immorality is to make an exception of myself. This is a message that Immanuel Kant says in the Metaphysic of Morals, and also what is it? I think it's pretty much in the Metaphysical Morals, if memory serves. But he talks about like a famous concept called the categorical imperative. The categorical imperative is basically like an imperative is just like an order, like an injunction, something you must do. That's an imperative. And so the categorical imperative is basically, if I did something, what would it be like if everybody did that, right? And you can kind of use that as a metric for if behavior is moral, right? So if I lie, what's it like if everybody else lies? If I steal, what's the world going to look like if everybody else steals? And, so that's how you can basically see, am I creating a better world for myself, or am I creating a worse world for myself? Am I setting a bad example for people around me, kids and colleagues and stuff like that? And so that's what Jane Addams is saying. She was like, the essence of immorality is kind of saying that, hey, I'm an exception. Everybody else has to behave, but I don't, right? Politicians are like this. They're always making exceptions of themselves. They'll pass a law. Everybody else has to do the law, but not me. So don't be like that. Another message for you this month is, the most courageous act is still to think for yourself. Coco Chanel. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself. This is not going to be a hard one for you guys, because you guys basically think for yourselves. You're one of the people in the personality types. By the way, I don't just go by, obviously the zodiac as a kind of metric for personality types. It's a personality taxonomy. I go by the Myers-Briggs system. I also go by the DISC system. You guys would be influence-based people in the DISC system. It stands for dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness. And that's how you relate to other people. Do you dominate them? Do you try to like yell at them and hector them? And no, you guys are the influence people. And so that's actually a good thing for you guys. But yeah, so let me leave it there. Those are kind of your messages from the universe, and I will see you next time. And remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want any extra personal ethics coaching for an issue you might have, you can set up a Zoom call with me by pressing the button below. It's in the description. Pick what calendar date you want and what time, and we can hash over whatever thorny moral dilemma you're facing. Also, check out my Ethics Fundamentals course. The links are below, and I will catch you next time. The world is suffering from a moral decline. We've been lurching from one crisis after another due to a lack of ethics in society. You can do your part now by considering ordering my Ethics Fundamentals courses for your children, or if you're a small business owner, using them as part of your onboarding process for new employees. Employees these days have horrible soft skills. Help them out by teaching them ethics. Businesses lose 7% in revenue due to employee theft. Train a more ethical workforce and save some of that money. According to the Ethics Center in Australia, a 10% increase in ethical behavior is associated with an increase of 2.7 to 6.6% in individual wages. Implementing ethical structures makes your company more investable as well. Make ethics a part of your business processes, or if you're a parent, part of your homeschooling curriculum. Go to www.actionableethics.com and press the button to order the course. Actionableethics.com. Order now.